Well, hello, welcome to Izzy's Tarot. Thank you for coming to my channel. You could have gone anywhere, but you came to my channel. For that, I'm always grateful. Thank you so much. I'm going to do your Scorpio love prediction reading for August 4th through August 10th. Please keep in mind, this is a general read. If it's not your story, it's not your story. Don't try to make it your story. Just take what you can from it, leave the rest. In addition, please know the energy can go either way. It can be your energy, your significant other's energy, or someone else that's in your love space. Please keep that in mind as you watch and as you listen. Hey, if you enjoy my reading or if my reading resonates with you, please give me a subscription or a like. I'd be most humbled, honored, and very grateful if you decided to give me a subscription or a like. Thank you. Thank you in advance if you do. Let's see what's going on with my passionate, intense, kind, loving, sweet, giving Scorpios. Show me, spirit guides. What's going on, my intense, passionate, kind, giving, fun, sweet Scorpios? Show me, spirit guides. What you got going on? Show me. Nine of Wands. The Judgment card. The Moon. The Two of Swords. And the Seven of Wands. But when I see this read, I think you're going to let somebody go. I do. Let's start at the very beginning. The Nine of Wands is here. And the Nine of Wands is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. It's being persistent, doing the same thing over and over again. I mean, but this person keeps, every time you try with this person, it's the same result. It's the same result because in the middle of the reading is the Moon, which represents a Pisces sun sign. But this person still lies, betrays you, talks crazy. Yeah. Here's a Judgment card that's in between the Nine of Wands and the Moon. And that Judgment card is just the realization that you know that this person's not going to change. It's never changed. You've been the one that's been giving, giving, giving. They're not giving back to you in return. But now you have the realization. You know now. There is no, excuse me, ifs, ands, or buts. You've given it your all, and you know this person is not going to change. Because the Judgment card is just having a realization saying, oh, I see now. No matter how much you give, they're not giving you anything in return. The middle of the reading is the Moon card. The Moon card means lies, betrayals, deception, illusions. Oh, they tell you one thing, but they definitely do another. They tell you one thing, but they do another. They're not worried about you. They're only worried about themselves. They're very much like that. You understand that now. I mean, it's like you're to the point where you're tired of getting just getting hurt over and over and over again by their actions, about what they don't do, by what they say they're going to do, but they don't do it. There's that Two of Swords is there. Two of Swords is, you're indecisive for a minute here. I'm going to tell you. Yeah. Once again, you gave them another chance and they still did the same thing, and you're indecisive because you love them. Because there is always redeeming qualities even in the worst of us. And you love them. But and right now you know you contemplate it. You just, you're in your headspace. You don't know what to do. Because Source energy is mental energy. But I see the Seven of Wands is here. And when I see the Seven of Wands, that is someone that's standing up for themselves. Someone that's saying, Someone that's saying, I just think you're going to let this person go. Oh, they're going to be devastated. They're going to be hurt because, see, you've given them so many chances. But, you know, you have zero to give anymore, you know. I'm going to say it. You have zero F's to give anymore. Straight up. And you're standing up now. Here's that Seven of Wands. Here you're standing up for yourself and saying, you know what? I have no more chances to give you. I give zero F's about what happens now. Because I've given you so much and you've told me that you were going to do things. You've lied. You betrayed me. There's been deception here. You've gaslighted me. Everything. I've had enough. I've had enough. That's why the Seven of Wands is here. That's standing up for yourself. Hey, look. They're going to be, just, like I said, they're going to be just lost. I can just say lost. Because, you know, you've always been the one that they could depend on. But you're tired of being the one that they can depend on and them hurting you. You're really sick of that. Give me 3 to 5 minutes. Let me clarify the reading. I'm going to sit back, relax. Let me clarify the reading to see what additional information Spirit Guides want you to know. Why is the Nine of Wands here, Spirit Guides? Show me, Spirit Guides. Sit back, relax, Scorps. Let's see why this Nine of Wands is here. Clarify the Nine of Wands for me, Scorpios. For Scorpios, please, Spirit guys. Let's see. The Empress. Well, Empress can represent a Taurus sun sign. But I'm gonna tell you what I see. When I see the Empress, I think pregnancy. I think pregnancy. I think that you right here that you might have tried and finally you're pregnant. Finally you've conceived, or finally you have a child. I think you've been out of all of this finally, because I think they probably, I don't know, I think you've gone through a lot. I mean, maybe you maybe it's been 9 times you thought you were pregnant and you weren't, but you're pregnant now because that Empress card is there. You tried again, and the universe has blessed you with a child. Let's see why the Judgment card is here. Let's see why the Judgment card is here. Show me, Spirit guides. Six of Pentacles. Kind, loving, giving, charitable. That's what you want. That's what you want from this person. That's what you've given this person. You've given them your kindness, your love, your generosity, you know, your charity. You've been kind to this person because you love this person. And now, like I said, I think that you've tried over and over again. Now you're with child. But see, this person tells you one thing, and I'll say it again, and he does another. You're tired of being the one that gives, and not getting in return, especially when you have a baby that's on the way. What does this mean for you? When you have a baby that's on the way and you've been giving, what is he going to give to you and your child? How is this going to work out? Let's see why the Moon card is here. Show me, Spirit guys. Why is the Moon card here? The Strength card. You want him to be on the same page as you, but he's not. He lies. He's deceptive. He's not. The Strength card is, you just want this man to understand. It's no longer just about you and him. It's about the child that you bring into the world now too. And I think he even thought you were lying when it comes to this child. I think he thought you were being deceptive when it was coming to this child. I think because I do, excuse me, I do believe that you have had some you've lost some children, or you've lost a child before. I didn't think he. I think he doesn't. He didn't believe that you were pregnant, but you are, and you want him to understand that you are. But I just don't think you're gonna stay with him. I just don't. So let's see why the Two of Swords is here. Show me, Spirit guys. Why is the Two of Swords here? Five of Swords. Conflict. Yeah. He's going to miss you when you're gone. Swords energy. It's mental conflict. See, you got all this Swords energy. Two of Swords. You're indecisive. You don't know what to do. Because, see, you've loved him and this is his child. But he's not dependable. You can't trust this man. He's a liar. He's deception. He'll be with other women. You can't trust him. Do you stay with someone like that? Or do you move on and deal with things? Do you stay with someone like that? You're ready to bring a child into this world after so much heartache. With this Nine of Wands, you've tried very hard. I don't even think he was in the same. He didn't wanted the same things that you. Perhaps he didn't, or perhaps he does. I don't know. But the thing is that do you want to be with someone like this, that lies to you, that's deceptive, that betrays you? Let's see why the Seven of Wands is here. Show me, Spirit guides. I told you, Seven of Swords. Yep. Deceptive. Cheater. It's over the Seven of Wands. I'm right on point. You're leaving him and you let him go because guess what? You don't want to bring your baby into this situation. You want to deal with this situation. You've had enough. You've given all you're going to give and you're not giving anymore. Even though you have a child, you can go parent with him. It'll be just fine. Like I said, he's going to be devastated though because he's used to you taking his ish and dealing with him. But you're not dealing with him anymore. You had enough. You've had enough. Let's start at the very beginning. You see the Nine of Wands is here. The Nine of Wands is just doing the same things over and over again, expecting a different result. Now, I do believe the Nine of Wands is you also giving him second chances, third chances, all of that. But also, when I see the Empress comes out, excuse me for clarifying, I think that the Nine of Wands is that you've been trying to have a child, and I think that you have finally conceived. Congratulations, I do believe you're pregnant. The Judgment card is here. You have a realization, though. You're tired of giving him everything because, see, even during this hardship of your pregnancy, I don't even think he realized just how much and how hard it was for you. But that Six of Pentacles there is, like I said, is giving, being kind, loving, generous, all of that, being because you really want this man to be on the same page with you, to understand you're bringing a life into the world. You guys are bringing a life into the world, but he's not, because the Moon card is there. That Strength card says, hey, you want him to get on the same page. You want him to understand. You want him to come out and stop doing what he's been doing, to be there for you, but he won't, because here's the Moon card here, which represents a Pisces sun sign. But the Moon card is about deception, betrays, lies, illusions, gaslighting. Yeah, he tells you one thing. Oh, I'm gonna be there. But no, he's a baby's daddy, but I don't see him being a baby's father right now. I don't. A baby daddy, but not a baby's father. That's what I see. Because here's the Five of Swords. Now, Five of Swords is mental energy, because you really want to be with him. Of course you do. He's the father of your child. You know? But, I don't know. You have a conflict about this. You really do. Because, like I said, he's not right. You need to get a can of act right. This Moon card is here. That lets me know. Moon card can also represent a Pisces sun sign, but he's just not right. Five of Swords means he's going to miss you. There's a big loss here. There's a big loss, and he's going to miss you, because the Two of Swords is you being indecisive. You really want to be with him. You want to have a family with him. You do. But you can't deal with it. You really just can't deal with it anymore, because you're bringing a life into the world. You don't want your child to see this. You don't want your child to be in the middle of this. So then I see that Seven of Swords has come out. Yeah, he's still lying. He's still cheating. He's still doing the same things. That's why you have to let him go. With that Seven of Wands there, Seven of Wands is you defending the position that you have on why you're letting him go, because he's still cheating. He's still lying. I told you. Strength card, you wanted him to be on the same page. You want him to do right, get a can of act right. You're pregnant. And he's still not doing it. What makes you think he'll do it after you have your child? Act right. You can co-parent. Now, like I said, you can co-parent. I think he's a baby daddy, but he's not a baby father. Excuse me, he's a baby's father, I think. The father of the child, but he's not a baby's daddy. So let's see. Show me, spirit guides. Oracles, what do you want to say? Show me, spirit guides. What do you want to say? Excuse me, for my Scorpios. Oh, they say trust. They say trust. They say listen to your intuition. Remain positive. Communicate clearly what you are. Oh, that's why the Seven of Wands is there. You letting him know why you're not dealing with him. And that's a year from now, things will be different. You'll have your child. Yes. And they say a peaceful resolution. It's up to you. And it's saying success. They also saying let go. Let him go.